Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, and I'm really sorry that I didn't end yesterday's video, but I do have a reason why. When I got home, or when Christopher got home, we started cooking dinner, and we cooked noodles, and somehow I dropped the noodle pan after I boiled the water, and it splashed all over my right hand. So I have a burn. It didn't turn out being as terrible as I thought it would be. I think one of the reasons is I was very quick to, when I noticed that the water came at me, I pulled my hand away, still got water on it, but just on my index finger. A little bit on my on the round lying fingers too, but not as much. But also I put my hand under cold water, and I had it in cold water for about 45 minutes. So we filled one of our like liter poor thingies words with water, and I sat there with my hand in it for 45 minutes because yeah, it hurt. I can tell you it hurt. Today my finger is all red, and I am avoiding using anything, using that finger, because it hurts, but really not as bad as I thought it would be. Yesterday it burned a lot more than it does today, so I think I was really lucky. But with that, with a shock in your body and everything, and with that I'm actually usually hold my camera with my right hand because I don't have the same strength in my left hand. I kind of didn't end the video. I kept myself awake so that I could take my painkillers, and then I just went to bed. Yeah, that was basically what I did last night. Kind of boring, but yeah. But my hand is much better today. Right now it's just a little bit red, so it looks like when you been out in the cold weather and your hands get a little bit redder. That's about how it looks. So no blisters, no nothing. I think it's called the first degree burn, so it's very little burnt. Really happy about that. Today I'm going to my shrink, and just because I'm going to my shrink, I decided I would stay home in the morning because I have an afternoon time with her. I'm really happy that I had that decided from the beginning because it hurts. But yeah, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, what am I gonna do? As I can't really create, and I want to get videos up, and I realize I have a video already that I need to edit and voiceover. So that is what I've done this morning. I've edited it and everything, and it just finished processing. So now I'm gonna put a voiceover over it, and then I'm going to send it to the export software, which is called the compressor, and then I can upload it for tomorrow. So that's awesome. As you see behind me, I have a pile of stuff. I think I talked about it. When a new house is built, it takes a couple of years for it to kind of set, and you get cracks in the paint and in the wallpaper. So you have like a warranty inspection, and then people need to go in and fix warranty things. So they have been in today to fix, or yesterday to fix the walls and the roofs, and I had to clean up a little bit, and this was it ended up to be. So I have to kind of figure out a good way to store all my new stuff. Yeah, I need to find out a good way to store anything. It's still very messy and very piley in here, and I hope that my finger will be good enough to create tomorrow, because I want to create again. We will see. Right now I'm going to do a voiceover, but good morning guys, I hope you have an awesome day. I hope the wind isn't disturbing you too much, because it's a little bit windy. Hey, it's Sweden and it's spring, so it's cold and windy. That's just how it is. I've been having a really bad, grumpy day.
so far. I woke up grumpy, and I kind of figured that it is because I'm going from a high. I've been really pushing myself and stressing myself out the last couple of weeks. Now the sun comes out, so now you're gonna see me squint also. Yay! No, but I've been pushing myself very, very hard, and at the same time being in this stress bubble, not knowing what these doctors gonna say. It's very hard to not be afraid that they don't listen to you, especially when you have fought with the system for like 7 years or something. It's tough, but I finally got someone who listens to me and gave me help and everything. So it's really, really good. But that means that I'm finally relaxing. And when I'm finally relaxing, I have a tendency to fall quite hard, right into the floor or below. So I usually have a day of being in a bad mood, in a real, real bad mood. But you can't really do that. What you have to do when you get in that mood, or what I have to do when I get in the mood, it's so personally for whom it is and what's happening and everything. But what I need to do is to kind of figuring out what are the specific things that actually makes me down and what I can do to handle them. To like slap on a smile face and go out in the world doesn't work, because all you do is you push that negativity deeper into your body, and you will end up just feeling worse next time you fall. So it's instead of trying to push it into yourself, try figuring out what is happening and to deal with it. It can be small things sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I didn't have enough likes on my card that I posted yesterday. Things like that. And that is something I know that I shouldn't, but it's hard. It's that when I'm in this stressed situation, posting cards and videos can be very volatile to my mood, because if I make a beautiful card and I really, really love that card and nobody else does, that kind of makes me pretty sad. See, I walked pretty far talking to you. It's getting better at this. But yeah, so I'm just heading off to my shrink, which I'm very happy to have today, because being in this low way, it's easier when someone else is picking your brain than you are yourself picking your brain. So usually it takes me a couple of days up to a week to get out of this kind of mood, but with my shrink it usually just takes a day. So that is awesome. So I'm just heading off to her, and I'll catch up with you when I get back.
It is time for bed. You might hear Christopher is gaming, and usually I close the door, but the guys that fixed the roof have moved his table, so I can't close the door, and I don't have the energy to push it in right now. So yeah. Haven't happened so much here. I had a very good day at the shrink, and as I go through Central Station, I had my coffee, and then on the way there, I'm like, yeah, and I'm gonna sit on the train. I'm gonna jump off at the mall. I'm gonna do so many fun things. And then I sat myself down on the train and like, I ain't going to no mall. I'm going home. I was really, really tired. But yeah, I've been sort of cleaning a little bit. I've been getting the boxes down from the table by putting them on the floor. Yeah, shouldn't do that. Also, I have a big pile of papers, cardstock from the Simon Says Stamp card kit. When I started out getting the kits, I packed them into like plastic sleeves so that I would have them all together. The only problem with that is that I never used them, because I didn't go through them, I didn't use them. So now instead I put all of the papers, the pattern papers, into the boxes where I have my pattern papers, and the cardstock I've just been putting on a pile. So today I sorted it so it's in colors at least. Yeah. So that I've done today. Also, I put a little bandage on. This is a special kind of bandage. It's closing itself. It doesn't have any glue or anything on it. So there's nothing that can get stuck on my burns. And when I was sorting the paper, I kind of got one of the corners of the papers stuck in my finger, and it's like started coming water out of my finger. Don't think that is a good thing. So I put this bandage on. I'm gonna change it like daily and several times a day actually, and we'll see if it will work. I hope I don't get broken. Yeah. But right now I am going to head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.